Hey guys, so today I'm reviewing this newer carbon fiber tripod that I got off of Amazon. Now, first impressions of it, I mean, its build quality is really nice. It's lightweight, which is what you're wanting, right? If you're getting a carbon fiber tripod. And it's pretty compact, right? I mean, it's about 2.5 feet, right? You can throw it on a backpack really easily, put it in your luggage, for a check on, like no problems there. There are a couple of cool features on this tripod that I've not seen on other tripods, which I find really useful. I've never really liked twist locks on tripod legs until this tripod, and I'll explain why. So other tripods, when you have the twist locks, you have to twist them and twist them and twist them sometimes to get it loose enough for where the leg will go in and out, and sometimes you loosen it too far and then you gotta twist it all the way back multiple times, and it just takes a lot of extra time to make your adjustments to the tripod. These have an interesting feature which I actually thought was a problem. When you twist these legs about a quarter turn after having them tight, there's a little catch where they won't twist anymore until you kind of twist it a little bit harder and it pops, and then your leg is loose. And I was thinking, oh man, something's wrong with these twist locks, it's something stuck in there. But I realized all the twist locks have that little catch after about a quarter of a turn, and so does the center column lock. And what I realized is that during that quarter turn before you hit that catch, the legs won't release. But the moment you pop it past that little catch, the legs slide out nice and easy. So that little catch, and you don't notice it when you tighten it, it's only when you're loosening it. So just be aware of that. So that little catch lets you know that, hey, once you get past it, then you don't have to twist it anymore, and it's going to be loose, it's going to slide in and out really easy, and then it's a quarter of a turn. Yeah, it's barely anything to tighten it back down where the leg will not move anymore. It's really nice because it gives you an indication of how far you need to twist, just enough to be able to loosen the legs or the center column, so you're not twisting and twisting and twisting and twisting. Like, oh, is it loose enough? Oh, yep, okay, now I gotta twist it all the way back, right, to get it back down. So really like that feature on this. Has it up here on the center column as well, like I said. And another feature that I've not seen on a ball head before, I've only seen it on video fluid heads, is it basically has a drag system where you can determine, I can kind of see the numbers on that knob right there, how much resistance you want on the ball head when you have it fully released. So this is the release lever for the ball head, right? It's all super loose. But depending on what number you have this little knob right here turned to, it's going to make it a lot harder to move it, which is nice if you have a heavier setup on here and you loosen this up. This thing's not just going to flop over on you and bang your lens against your tripod legs or something. Be aware that it is hard. I mean, it has settings 1 through 9 on it. When I had it, it wasn't tightened down all the way, so you have to tighten it down as far as it'll go, and then you can do the settings. But if you want to do, you want a lot of resistance on this head when you have your camera on here and you have the whole setup loose, you need to tighten down the ball head lock and then turn this to whatever setting you want. You can take it all the way up to 9. And then when you loosen it, this ball head's going to have a lot of resistance. It'll still move right there, but it has a lot of resistance on it. So just be aware that you might have to fiddle with it a little bit to get the right resistance settings. But once you do, it's a super nice feature to have. Yeah, I'm surprised that there's not a lot of other ball heads out there. I mean, I haven't tried everything, but at least the ones that I have tried, I have not seen this little, for want of a better word, drag control for the ball head, which I really appreciate, and it's just a nice safety feature to have so you don't have your camera flopping over or if you forget to hold on to it when you're loosening it up. All of that being said, like tripod, really like those features, and overall it's a great tripod. The one thing that I don't like about it, and I feel like it's a really easy fix, is these little levers right here that you have to pull out, right, if you want to make adjustments to the angle of the leg on the tripod. There's no spring for it to pop back into place. And so you have to manually push that in to lock the tripod into whatever angle you want to go at. And now when you're out and about, you're on a shoot, you're out in the woods somewhere, right? Like, to have to push that back in, adjust it, pull it out, like, it's a lot to do. And it's easy to forget. I'm used to tripods that have a little spring mechanism. So you pull it out and then it'll just pop into place once you get to the right angle. So it's easy to forget about pushing this back in when you're out there on the go, which could be a disaster, right? Because then the leg's just going to be loose. It's not going to lock. It's going to go all the way up, you know, to right there. So just make sure that you push this back in once you have the leg at the right angle so that your tripod doesn't, you know, doesn't tip over on you or anything. So other than that, you know, really liking this tripod. Love these twist locks. I wish every tripod that had twist locks had this little feature to make sure it gives you that indication of how far you need to twist to loosen it up. And having that drag control in the ball head is super useful as well. So if you're in the market for a travel tripod, lightweight, definitely check this one out.